Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just here filming a quick, clear intro. If you already don't know me, my name is Horace. If you do know me, thank you so much for coming back. You guys are great for that. Please, thank you. Let's support each other. Doing this little bit of a challenge where I just basically just draw a little prompt from my notes. Like I have a lot of notes, I have a lot of ideas. And I think that if I just throw myself out there and be like, okay, I'm gonna start on this idea that I said I never did, that it would actually, progress into something real. Or even if it's like a bad choice, it will at least take me a step further because at least I put those bad ideas away and I can build a new one, So let's get started. First and foremost, see you soon. Please watch till the end. Have a good one. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll on one, just so let's do it. Let's try a few times. So we'll have three choices, okay? So first one, cyber sigillism on my drawings. Fun. Very well chose violence. Nice. Faces that are scarred / messed up, wearing fashionable outfits. And okay, so zombie moment, what's it called? Death becomes her moment, like someone who's very, been through a lot and they're just wearing the most beautiful outfit, but of course they're conventionally attractive in some type of term. Let's get started. I'm gonna choose the last one. Let's get started. We'll go. Come on. Bring your coffee. Let's go. Okay, so what I was trying to envision for this project was I was trying to do this very overpopularized, really avant-garde, really over the top, unrecognizable, weird brand style that I was trying to conceive. And I also wanted to make the model look androgynous as well as have no hair. So yeah, this was a really weird take on my artwork that I'm gonna do. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And pretty much in this clip, that's exactly what I was trying to explain. I was gonna do something very over the top, very unconventionally attractive, more of on the alien side of fashion, but not really alien. And yes, so that was me, and then here's me again. Start now. I promise I won't talk too much through it. So this is just me sketching it out with a little bit of brown after I toned the paper. This is the whole body. It's more of just a torso up sort of look with a huge scarf, bald head, really alien-like features. So enjoy this quick little sketch that I'm doing, quick little underlayer. As you can see, I had this sort of woven core look that I inspoed it out, and I thought it looked really good and looked very alienistic. Kind of reminded me of Dune for some reason, and I was kind of living for it. So I put that in the mix, kind of stirred that up. And then I started sketching the body. The body was the easiest time to sketch. It was a quick little sketch. I did sort of go over it a couple times and just try to map it out and just fix the proportions, but I think they look really good as it is. It kind of reminded me of I don't know if you guys remember this TV show. I think it was DC. It was a DC Comics show where they had spoofs and weird animations of Wonder Woman, etc. But yeah, if you remember that, let me know, because yeah. Idea, I mean, like the style. Let me just finish mapping out her her clothes, and then we can go in with the first layer. Now the face was kind of the hardest part, not to make it first off, because it was really good putting on layers so that I can like try to figure out the form throughout it all. But the main part of it was the fact that I wanted to figure out like what the vibe of the face was going to do, because I wanted her to look botched, but I didn't want it to look very like very atypical botched woman, like zero structure, very much like large lips, large cheeks. I wanted this to seem kind of realistic, something kind of blurred between beauty and weirdness. So yeah, I was just doing a lot of like remaking and repainting of the face, but it was good just like blocking in the colors and figuring out all my stuff for that at the moment. And then while my battery died, I did put in this scarf that I was building a layer up on, and I really did like the scarf. This was a very bright painting. It did not turn out bright. Although, if I'm ever going to do a same painting of this or something of that sort, I will make it like a bright yellow of the background in the future, because I really liked it. It was giving me like clowncore vibes. It was looking very like cool. It was just had this weird aesthetic, century, like 1960s futurism type effect to it, which I wasn't that mad about. So I'm really glad it was going in the direction it was going. It was keeping my mind like focused. I was like, okay, ideas here and there, like what else should I add, what should I subtract, what should I mess with, smear. And it was a good brainstorm activity basically. And I really did like putting these like scarves and just painting it into like a perspective. When I paint, sometimes if like I'm getting too overwhelmed, I will just paint like a certain spot of the painting, basically. In this case, like the scarf she was wearing, because it was a really huge like detail oriented scarf that was kind of like where your eyes kind of draw into it, and it was just something I was kind of like honing into. So that is why I was just focusing on that, because I didn't want to make this a boring process for myself. Like I didn't want to be like, oh, I have to paint like process by process, step by step, which you can, which is good, but sometimes you can break the rules. Sometimes if you know the rules, you can break them basically. So yeah, here's me adding the little highlights on the scarf. That was a really fun process for me. It felt very delicate, very nice, and I just like the way it was going with like the baldish head. And then here's me focusing on the body. Now this was like more of like a bluish tint. I was gonna do an all gray, but I didn't know if that was gonna be good, like a good color palette for it. So I did this sort of indigo greenish, muddy green, and I really enjoyed it. I think it worked well with like the shadows and everything of like the draped clothes, because it's kind of like a sheer that she's sort of wearing. And I didn't want to make it like completely detailed, but it was like choppy enough and like abstract enough where you can tell it's still it's still a body. So Yeah, so here's the face now. It went into Pablo Picasso territory because I knew that I could do like a really good face on it. I'm gonna insert the clip here just so you can see. See, I told you I was gonna do like this very pretty. It almost looks like it's going into Brad's territory at this moment. It was very much Brad's, very much Egghead. It was a lot. So I had to sort of, repurpose it because the vision I was going for wasn't really that, but I would definitely like use this for the future. And then it kind of got me jump starting as to if she was like holding balloons or if there was balloons behind her. So I was sort of like finger painting these balloons, just giving it a little bit of like a Pennywise vibe, or like a vibe that like this person's at the circus. This was giving me like very much like a character from Salad Fingers or something. Like my brain was going absolutely bonkers to like Salad Fingers. I'm sorry, I just said bonkers, but it was going in a weird place, and I was kind of loving it. I was loving this freedom of expression at the moment because I was really stuck into like realism for a moment, and I just needed to like get away from that in order to like figure out what kind of realism I want to represent, So I changed the background to this dark blue, added some more balloons, even though it kind of looked like bubbles, but that's sort of what it was representing. Like you don't know the atmosphere of what this person is, and it kind of makes you guess, and that's what I was living for. So I was just doing that. I was, taking like a very abstract approach to it. I was doing it real quick, and then I went over after this and like smudged all the blue out with a tissue paper, just so it gives it like sort of like a pinkish like stroked background, and it kind of gives it a vibe, honestly. Like it makes it a little more creepy, but it still looks pretty cool. I do like it. If there's any regrets to this final piece, I think I should have gave her or them like a headscarf and sort of make it a weird like fashion statement basically. But I really did like where this was going. I did enjoy this. This is a good piece. It's not like my usual works, which some people were kind of mad about, but I really enjoyed doing this like sort of extra territory, and that's something I like to do. Like I will do this and I will not usually share it, but I just wanted to share it because it's my YouTube channel and you guys deserve to see this. You guys deserve to see the thought processes. So yeah, I hope you love it, and yeah, enjoy the rest of this.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on.
So thank you so much. This was the outro of my video. The camera was off when I originally did it. This is the final piece. I'm gonna do a pan out moment for some ideas are a little bit weirder than others. Enjoyed it. It's something that I like to look at. I know it's not very realistic. So yeah, thank you for watching. As I told you before, it's a stem for new ideas. It was something I wanted to try out. I just wanted to go out there, get a prompt that I liked, that is in my notes, that I made up on a whim of like a dream or something. So thank you so much for watching. You're amazing. If you want to, you can subscribe. If you don't want to, it's up to you. It's okay. If you're already subscribed and you're watching, you're amazing. You know that? Like, here's a gold store. Okay, I'll have you see you guys next week. I told you specifically that I was gonna put a video out every single week, and I'm not a liar. If you have anything to say, have any questions, comment down below. If you wanna take a tour with me on like what I'm doing outside of my YouTubes, follow me on my Instagram. It's down below. I'm sorry. I had to put that self-promo down there. Have fun, do something fun today. Or if it's nighttime, you know, read a book. Or if you don't like books, watch a movie. I don't know. But have a good one. Have a great day. Bye.